These are the best Whiteout accessories to upgrade your EDC like this. If you know, you know. So let's check it out. The easiest way to upgrade your EDC to Whiteout is this. And what better than one of the toughest cases available from RhinoShield, because we all know how this battle ends. Which thankfully, the SolidSuit case also gives your iPhone power levels over 9,000. If you know, you know. However, if you didn't grow up watching the best anime ever created, RhinoShield is having their biggest sale of the year with discounts up to 60% off, and they've got it designed for every occasion because we can all relate. The case itself is exactly what a case should be though, clicky and swappable buttons as well, with a thick lip around the back camera combined with one just as tall around the front too. It'll have no problems dealing with this. However, for heavy hitting days, aka leg days, combine it with their flexible impact screen protector for complete protection, as they include an installation guide even the uncoordinated like myself can fit on perfectly every single time. Plus with this matte finish, it's a game changer. You really have to feel it for yourself to truly understand. Better yet, they've upgraded their SolidSuit cases to include MagSafe, so you can have complete protection and still continue accessorizing, whether it's with a MagSafe battery or even their own Grip Max accessories, which if you suck at holding things, is a must. Don't worry though, the case also has your back with their shock spread material lined all around the interior. Not only can it withstand your daily tossing and turning, it's rated to withstand up to 11-foot drops. And I get if you're skeptical, but I've tested it so you don't have to, and trust me when I say, they ain't capping. While you won't be tossing it for fun like I do, at the very least, you've probably kicked your iPhone at least once before. Thankfully, you can be fairly confident when flipping it over, your iPhone comes out just fine. Now the case has seen better days, but is still usable as long as you don't go as ham as I do. Plus, their Black Friday sale offers up to 60% off right now. Combine that with my code EXBF for an extra 10% off. So, links and details in the description down below. I didn't know I needed a front-facing flashlight until I received this. The Wuben X0 Night is not only the cutest flashlight I own, but also one of the most futuristic looking ones too. With an all-metal build, it certainly feels like something a cyborg would use, and with the detail to design being so overkill, it makes it one of the most unique flashlights I've ever seen. There's a single giant button on top, which allows you to cycle through its 7 different modes, including a turbo mode, strobing, and SOS too. Other than that, it has a giant metal clip the size of its whole body. Perfect to clip it securely, well, anywhere, and be able to shine a path ahead of you hands-free, as you never know when you need to defend yourself. But more practically, there's a heavy-duty magnet on the bottom, which converts this whole thing into a very portable work light. Perfect, as it's basically built to be tossed around and still feel confident it'll turn back on every single time. The best part, this cutie can be had for under $60. Cha-ching. While we're on the topic of budget, this one is definitely out of yours, but you should definitely add it to your wish list so Santa, aka your girlfriend, knows exactly what you want this year. Plus, this Tactile turn Nexus design is only available until December 31st. Wink wink, nudge nudge. They have 3 sizes available. My favorite goes to the tiniest mini at 4.6 inches in length, the perfect pocket-sized pen to take anywhere with you. Don't even get me started on how satisfying they've made the clicky mechanism combined with the titanium body. This feels like a total tool in the hand for the 4 times a year you actually use a pen. However, carrying this around will definitely get you some compliments, as Tactile Turn takes pride in their work with the glossy white Cerakote body, dual layer pattern clip with gray and fuchsia accents, plus the fact that it uses standard pen refills. This is one of those EDC items that you can pass down to your kids, and definitely not one you want to let Gary borrow from your desk at work. If you were born before TikTok was invented, you may recognize this. Basically the social media of my time and what kept us distracted for hours. So when I saw Knafs release this design, it was a must-have for the nostalgic feels. While the blade itself is the original Banter design, this custom scales drop was a limited run, which may sell out soon, but even secondhand, it's easily the ultimate whiteout tool for me. They pretty much got every detail down to scale, from the D-pad to even the player light, and what looks and feels like an original controller strap too. Combine that with the S35VN steel blade, it isn't only the best looking tool, but also one you can count on for your daily chores. Whether it's your 5th Amazon package for the day, or just slicing through food, its 2.9-inch blade can handle anything you throw at it. Plus, walking around with this sticking out, it's one of those if you know situations that only the cool kids would recognize. nice. Finishing off with the liner lock, titanium thumb stud, and just an addictive opening action. Combine that with their exclusive patch included too, chef's kiss. I have no idea how to play with these, and yet I still find myself, well, playing with these, because essentially they're just fancy magnets. However, these worry bricks can become so much more if you put the time and effort into learning the tricks of the trade. While they are simply 3D printed cases wrapped around some magnets, there's a whole community who jump at the opportunity to pick these up when they release a limited drop design. And I get it, they're really damn addictive to fidget and play with. Even if you have no skill or talent in life or with these, there's just something satisfying about getting two magnets to stick together, whether it be in one hand or tossed around. So much so that I'm one of those dedicated fans who constantly hit refresh, waiting for a drop to collect them all as well. And if there isn't one available right now, follow them on Instagram to stay up to date when their next drop is, because trust me, you won't be able to put these down, as there's basically no learning curve to get started. Plus, they're one of the more affordable fidget toys that I've personally tested. For Blackout EDC, watch this, but that's it. I rest my fidget toys.